Ryan, Jessica, Dominic, they were all training a good 3 months before they started shooting every day, 4 hours a day, 7 days a week.
You want to really believe that Abigail kicks ass. You want to really believe that when she goes after 4 or 5 vampires, you believe that this girl could take down several large men. And you believe it of Ryan, and you believe it of Dom, and certainly you've always been able to believe it of Wes.
I think it's got something to do with how we view superheroes these days. You haven't got a six-pack and a big chest and shoulders. People don't buy it somehow.
Wesley's always in sort of phenomenal shape and is a martial artist and is well-skilled and very well-trained.
I work out every day. I'll do something, either some calisthenics or, some Pilates, some stretching, some kicking, a little boxing, a little yoga, a little sleep. Should get more sleep, that's the key.
The trainer, before we started the film, wanted to pack on about 10 pounds on me and muscle up. You got to be able to lift people over your head and throw them around and fight blood-sucking vampires.
I've had to go through a lot of serious training, and it's been really fun. Lots of weight training, lots of cardio, lots of running. Lean down, gain more muscle, lose body fat. I would work out for an hour and a half, doing like 45 minutes of cardio and then a full hour of weightlifting. Then I would go to an hour of martial arts and then an hour of archery, and then I would fall asleep. And that would be an everyday thing.
Both Ryan and Jessica were beautiful physical specimens before they started training. But Ryan's at something like 3.8% body fat. Jessica's at like 8% or 6%, something insane. You and I are probably at like 48% body fat. So they're on like a whole different plane. And it shows in the movie. I mean, they're ripped.
We're on this very high intensive protein, complex carb diet.
It's all about the diet and the exercise, I really have discovered.
Getting up in the morning, having oatmeal and then a protein shake, and then eating 2 hours later. I mean, I'm having to eat every 2 hours.
Eating 3 big meals a day, not good. Your metabolism is slower. What you really would love to do in a perfect world is have 6 to 8 small meals a day.
Tub of tuna with vegetables, and then chicken breasts with lettuce, and then protein shake, and then protein bars, and it's like,
I'm eating drywall and wood chips, mostly.
Give me a pizza!
So you'll already be there.
They've also been training with fight specialists, fight coordinators.
I was the fight choreographer, AKA the fight guy, and I was in charge of putting together a lot of the fights and the action.
They each have their own skill set and their own martial arts specific training. Dominic has been doing a lot of sword fighting. Ryan has been doing a lot of just sort of straight martial arts and boxing. Jess has been doing a lot of boxing, kickboxing, archery, and they've all been doing shooting.
Before Hong Kong came in, with the more stylized fighting and the action like that, you didn't need it so much. But now it's gotten a little bit more stylized, and there's techniques to be learned and techniques to be taught. And a lot of the actors also now want to do their own action. So since the actors are doing it, they have to have somebody to train them. They have to have somebody that knows that type of stylized action. So you need fight choreographers now. People make it up, but it doesn't turn out so great. So it's good to have somebody that has some kind of background.
Their training has been consistent of movement work as far as stances go, kicks, throwing punches, a little sword work, and they've all been great.
I've had to go through a lot of serious training.
Working with Jessica has been, what can I say? It's been incredible. She's awesome. She's a great physical specimen, number one, and she's got a great attitude, and she's capable of doing almost anything we throw at her.
Martial arts training. Not one specific martial arts, but the whole gamut of all different kinds. We use one move from Savate, and then we use another move from wherever. I mean, right next to each other. And a lot of boxing, too. It's very much like raw street fighting.
She started training as soon as she got the role, and she kicks ass. I mean, we didn't have a huge amount of time to prepare with her. So I called up one of the fight coordinators, and I said, how are we doing? How's Jess? Is she going to be all right? She goes, oh, man. She's got knowledge. She's gifted.
So I was in like a month early, which is not a lot of time. Not a lot of time to train